Hey, what's up everyone? This is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos, and we are going to be going live here in a few minutes. I'm going to wait for a few people to come on in, and we're going to be doing Q&A. This is going to be Q&A Wednesday, and we're talking about a few things, covering a few things, and so forth. So let me get this taken care of. So, all right. Welcome, guys that are in, and we'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about tonight. Tonight is going to be kind of like a free night, whatever you guys want to talk about. Then we're going to go, just go from there and get that taken care of. Hey, welcome Hamlin, welcome Aviv. A few more people coming in. As always, I'm going to be doing my live presentation around 6 o'clock every other day, pretty much, and so forth. So, excuse me. I got some good news. I went ahead and negotiated a contract and for my billboard. And so I'm going to be hopefully getting a billboard with my face on it with Tech Daddy Videos, promoting Tech Daddy Videos that people driving by and so forth. And that should be happening pretty soon. And trying to get this business to grow and grow tremendously. So, but let me see some of the questions here. If you guys want to just start off with the questions. What is the Hamlin Woodshop, Henry, the best way for sales tax report? Sales tax report, very simple. You get a tax report at the end of the year from Amazon, and you won't have to really do a whole lot. They kind of do that for you. You can keep track of your taxes through like a third-party software if you like, and that will help you out. So hopefully that answers your question. Hey, Belle, what's going on? Quiplito, that's awesome, cool. Joel, what's up there, Joel? Pablo Cepeda, hi, do I need a city license in Fresno? No, you don't. No, Fresno, it's real easy. Fresno, like Bakersfield, they ain't crap out there. Sorry. And Los Angeles. What you're going to do is you're just going to go online and apply for your seller's permit. And that's what you're going to need, seller's permit, okay? Alicia, how you doing? Terry, nice to see you again, Terry. Just hanging there, Belle. Cool. Alicia, hello, Henry. Are you planning to do some time with local seminars or here in Florida or anywhere in the U.S.? No, I haven't done any seminars at all. I don't do seminars. It's not the thing that I do. But I was really thinking about that today and trying to see how I can promote my business and so forth. And I was just talking earlier, I'm going to be putting a billboard out there for my business itself. So people driving down the street on a busy, going to Las Vegas, will be able to see me and my mug out there on a billboard. And I got a huge billboard, 14 by 48. It's going to be awesome. Digital billboard, and people get to see me as they're driving by, and hopefully there's no accidents and so forth. All right, the Hamlin Workshop. Sorry, Henry, meant state sales tax, not income tax. No, the state sales tax is the same. The sales tax, once you start doing sales tax, they pretty much have a record of all the sales tax that's being charged, and they will let you know on that. So Amazon is pretty good on that. Also, you can use a third-party software that people use. I'm trying to think of the one that is on Amazon. It's slipping my mind right now, but There's a few other ones. You can go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy has a sales tax calculator thing that they have. It's a service for $10 a month, and it will track all your sales and track a lot of stuff for you. And that's actually a pretty good program there. So, all right. Thumbs up, buddy. Sneak. What's up, Sneak? You're welcome, Hamlin. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, you know, that's what I'm here for. I kind of go through the questions fairly quickly. So, you know, that's just me. I just go out there and just kind of go through them and what have you. So, international sales, I was getting some calls today on international sales as far as shipping international and shipping Amazon's FBA. And so I kind of want to talk about that. You know, there's guys out here that are from overseas and they want to sell on Amazon.com. Make sure you guys check everything out before you decide to sign up with Amazon.com. There are other avenues other than Amazon.com. Even though Amazon.com is the largest, there's other avenues that you can go to. And so, there's avenues like the UK, like Japan, you know, in those areas, you can kind of concentrate on those. They're a lot closer. Australia. So you might want to pay attention to those markets because you can make money on those markets, and there's a lot of potential of making money in those markets if you're an international seller. So concentrate on that, take a look at that, and what have you. So, all right. So give me a thumbs up if you guys like the video. I would appreciate it. I know there's quite a few on here right now. So just, you know, give me that thumbs up, and let's get this video ranked a little higher. You know, we can try to get this passed around, share my videos, what have you. That helps me out. If you guys haven't taken my training, feel free to take a look at my training. I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you guys can take a look at my training, take a look at it for free, and take a look at the paid packages also. I really do push my training because I put a lot of hard work into it as far as showing you guys how to make money selling on Amazon, okay? The Hamlin Woodshop, can you explain process for being one of your training clients? The process is, what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for a course, okay? Once you sign up for a course, I expect you to watch all the videos and so forth. So let's go ahead and use this as an example. You take the $7.95 course, you have all the courses available to you. You have the $2.95 course available to you, the $4.95 course available, and the $7.95 course. Watch all the videos. And so there's people out there that are watching the videos. They're using it as practice. They are taking the steps to go out there and practice. And so they're starting to do that, and then watch the rest of the videos. Now, it just depends what you guys want to do. If you guys want to sit there and take the free training and then go out there and say, I'm going to upgrade, you have that option to do that. I made it affordable for everybody to sit there and at least take the smallest package and upgrade, and you pay only the difference. You don't pay the full price. You pay just the difference plus a small service fee if you want to upgrade. That's totally up to you. There are people that are taking the $2.95 course, and I've noticed that they've been upgrading to the next courses, which is perfectly fine. It's whenever you can afford it, what have you, then, you know, go for it. So I'm going to be making another video, and I want to talk about my life. I want to talk about how I started. And the video is going to be something as simple as, you know, myself and talking about how somebody like myself who's just, I'm really nobody. I'm just a guy selling on Amazon that has made a lot of money. So, you know, an ordinary guy who made it to an entrepreneur. And so basically, I'm going to be talking about how I did things with my life, how I was able to advance and take you know, some of the training that I had from eBay when I was a power seller, and then work my way up to a great seller on Amazon. And so also I'm going to be talking about how I was able to get my affiliate programs and how I was able to go out there and make money with my own website. And you know, so we're talking thousands of dollars every single month, and so that helps out. So hey, Courtney, what does it say on your shirt?
No excuses.
No excuses.
Gotta make it happen.
Got to make it happen. So, you know, that's what she's getting ready. She's going to be taking off. And so she makes no excuses when she goes up to do her thing. I make no excuses when it comes to Amazon. So, Courtney, they're saying hi. And, you know, so you are a legend. And you are becoming a legend on YouTube. So we're probably going to try to get Courtney on to sit with me. You know, she is shy. Little on the shy side. She just really doesn't want to put her face on YouTube just yet. But I'm trying to get her out here and what have you. Miss Vega, hey girl, hey. There you go. LOL. Work from home. Hi, Henry and Courtney. Equipito. Hi, Courtney. Ms. Vega. I hate eBay. I think that platform sucks. Yeah. Well, I can't say that because I started out with eBay. And so when I moved over to Amazon, I did 10 times more in sales with Amazon. So, you know, I've never looked back. Amazing Mickey. Hi, Henry. What's up? What's up? What's up? Amazing Mickey in Japan, I believe. I think that's where you were from. If my memory serves me correctly. Costin Julian. Hello, Henry. How are you? How much time, Hamlin Woodshop, how much time from startup to launch would you estimate? You know, it just depends. It depends on you. It depends on what products that you look for. It depends on where you go out there and to get the products. It depends on a lot of things. So I have seen people have taken my course and gone out there and have implemented everything in about a month. And that's just being realistic. You know, you want to take your time. I had a person call me today, or as a matter of fact, I called her, and everything was, you know, she wanted to get it out really quick. And I told her, you know, quantity versus quality. Quality always wins. And you have to take a look at quality. So you want to make sure that you get your products out there, get the right products out there, and then there you go. All right. Revitel, I am so confused from all the gurus talking so fast. I'm dizzy from them. Work from home, agreed with Revitel. It's dizzying. Thanks for the slower pace. All right. Sean, can you tell us one of the biggest mistakes you made on Amazon FBA? Wow, where do I start? I mean, there were so many of them that I made that I literally went out there and learned from. Let me see here. You know what? I do have one. And as one of the ones that I sit there and I talk about, excuse me, let me just adjust this camera real quick, okay? All right. Yeah, one of the ones that I did was when I was sending products into Amazon's FBA program. Bye, Courtney.
Bye.
So one of the ones that I did was I had sent the product directly from the supplier to Amazon's warehouse. And I talk about this all the time. So what I did is I sent it in and it was the wrong color. And I was selling a red product of that. And so when I put the listing up, people were buying. So the problem was people were buying it, and so when they bought the product, they were getting blue. And so they were getting blue, and I was getting lots of complaints on it. Well, I had to buy all that product back. I had over 1,000 units, and it cost me $500 just to get the product back out of warehouse. So I had to do that, and I had to resend it back in, but I had to create a brand new listing because they shut my other listing down. My account was suspended for a little bit because of that. Luckily, I was able to get it back, and this is one of the things that I kind of talk to you about and I teach you in the course, is to always make sure that you get your products to your house, take a look at them, physically take a look at them, make sure they're the right things, and that won't cost you a $500 mistake like it did me. Okay? All right. Let me see here. Work from home, want to stay, but have an appointment. So I'll be back on later on today. Well, cool. I mean, you know, this is going to be on YouTube, so you can come back and watch it whenever you want. Their work from home. I know you guys are busy, and thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Leisha Vega, I've been contacting the suppliers these past few days, and I noticed that the site and the post certain MOQs, and I contacted them directly and it says a higher MOQ. Why do they do that? Well, they do that just because they want, you know, they want to keep the MOQs at a certain thing. MOQs is a minimum order quantity, for those of you who don't know. And I never pay attention to the MOQs. When I'm negotiating with a supplier, MOQs don't mean nothing to me, okay? I go out there and I will negotiate and say, I want to order 100 units. And even though the MOQ is 2,000, it doesn't deter me from that supplier. I just call them and I talk to them and I let them know my budget is $600. I want to order 100 units to start, even though their MOQ is 2,000. So a lot of times the MOQ is there for when you go out there and private label a product and you are going to put your own logo and everything on there. That's basically what it's there for. And I always negotiate the lowest cost anyway. So MOQs don't mean anything. And if they're not willing to deal with that particular MOQ, then just go somewhere else. Get somebody else who's willing to. There's hundreds of people out there that are willing to sell you their stuff. All right, I can't woodshop. I still can't wrap my head around private labeling. Any easy explanation? Yeah, I mean, look, you can private label the easy way, you can private label the hard way. Take my course. I explain it thoroughly through my course. I explain the best way to private label a product. I can't get into it on YouTube, but there are certain ways that you can private label a product. But in my course, in my $4.95 course, not even my $7.95, my $4.95 course, to talk about private labeling and shows you the best way to private label a product. Okay, so take a look at it. And if you're already a member, just go to the $4.95 course and you will see it there. All right. The Hamlin Woodshop. Get generic products with no logo on it and put your own logo on it, and boom, that's private label. No, it's not. Okay. Sending generic products in, I'm going to correct you on that, Miss Vega. That's one way of doing it, but the best way to do it is to go out there and create a listing and make sure that your logos and everything else, well, that's in the course itself and explains to you how to do it. A generic product is not private label. A generic box is something else, and hopefully that's what you meant. But if you are going to private label a product, I do put my logo, or I put some type of stamp in there on my product showing that it's my product. And hopefully that helps, okay? But, you know, thank you for trying to explain it. I appreciate it. Get generic products, okay. Thanks. What's the benefit, though? Okay, great tip. Okay, great. That's a good tip. You know, the benefits, listen, if I go and I order a product, okay, you kind of have to think of it this way. You think of it as you order a product from Amazon. Do you really care what the box looks like? Or do you care what the product is? So if I go and I private label a coffee maker, for example, and I send it in a white box, really, you're not going to pay attention to the design on the box or what have you. You may say, hey, it's nice, what have you. But what do people do? They open up the box, they take it out, the package, it's like a Christmas present, goes on the floor, and then it goes in the trash. So if you invested all this money, all this time, putting your label and everything on the box, when you really shouldn't have to, that should be going on your product. That should be going on your listing. That should be going on other places other than your packaging. But there are guys out there that will go and they will put a beautiful package on there. Nothing wrong with it. But my money is going in my pocket instead of putting it on a package that people are going to tear open and see. And, you know, let's be honest with each other. When Amazon sends the product out, they're putting it in another box. So there goes your packaging. And there you go. All right. You make more money when you private label. Yeah, I mean, you can make more money when you private label. That is a good way. I make money wholesaling, and I make money private labeling. And so those two, you can't argue it. I don't do drop shipping. I don't do retail arbitrage. That's just a waste of my time. And that should be a waste of your time. Because after all the fees and after everything is said and done, you want to make good profits. You know, you want to sell products that are, you know, $2, $3, $4 and sell them for $40, $50 if you can. That's ideal. But sometimes that's hard to do because you have to find the products that are going to have to support those type of numbers when it comes to profits. Okay? All right. All right, the Hamlin Woodshop, got it. I will be taking the course soon and things slow down. As things slow down. Great info, Henry. Thank you very much. Well, hopefully you should be taking the course now because things are starting to pick up. Things are only getting busier. Amazon is getting busier now and the sales are starting to pop in like crazy. So, yeah, so make sure that you do it and you do it soon. All right, and hopefully that helps. You're welcome, Ms. Vega. Everything around you is basically private labeling. Apple, yes, those are good examples. You know, the fact of the matter is that there are big corporations selling on Amazon, and So you have big companies like that. They do sell on Amazon because that is number one marketplace in the world. And there you go. Joel, boxes get thrown out. Yes, they do. Exactly. And you want something long term. I mean, in my case, I do. Yes. Amazing Mickey. Henry, I know you're making all your listings and descriptions by yourself. How would you create a listing in case you're selling in Japan or non-English country? It's very simple. You can go to places like Fiverr. They'll do it for you. You just type in product description, and there's guys out there that will create a listing for you, and they will optimize the listing. So you want to make sure that you are optimizing your listings with great keywords and making sure those keywords are going in your listing itself. You can copy and paste. So if you find a good listing, you can copy and paste. I don't recommend it. But there's people out there that do that. And if you copy and paste, change the words around, change the keywords around, and everything else like that. So, but there's more to it than that. So take the course. If you haven't taken the course, I kind of explain that exactly how I go out there by creating the listing, and I talk about, and I go through step by step by step, images, descriptions, bullet points, you know, and so search terms, all that I get into, keywords, I get into, you know, sponsored ads and automatic campaigns, manual campaigns, shipping, all that stuff, and get into that. All right. All right. What DKY NY Sports? What percentage of your products is lightweight versus oversized? Lightweight products is 95% of my stuff is lightweight. Oversized, I don't have any oversized. I actually got rid of all my oversized because the fees are way too high. So whenever you start getting into oversized products like tires, like bicycles, like anything that is big and it's hard to ship, Amazon will really take it to you as far as fees, and it's not worth it to me. Unless you're selling a product that may be $500, $600, and when you're selling that particular product at $600, you're able to afford, you know, a $60 fee for them selling it and shipping the product out. Okay, but the oversized fees will kill you. Random bills. Hello, Henry. Are all your products under one name brand? No. See, that's the beauty of having an account with Amazon. When you create a listing, you can create your listing, and you can your store name could be one thing, your brand name could be another, your manufacturing could be another name. So you can change all three names around, and the beauty about it is you can say whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want. You don't have to sit there and say Nike shoes by Nike and so forth, Nike products and Nike Incorporated. You could turn around and say brand name is Nike, and product and the store is you know, anything you want it, my name brand store. And so there's it doesn't have to be all the same. Okay. Revital, what software I need to purchase? Software, you know, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. There's software out there like Viral Launch. There's software out there like TerraPeak, Jungle Scout, ASIN Inspector Pro, LSI Graph keyword generators. There's a lot of products out there. I use them all, and I pay for all of them. Merchant Words, I pay for all these. Keyword IO. So there's a lot of programs that I use because I want to make sure that my stuff is optimized and usually I back that up with research data. And so that's the key to this business. If you know research and you know the data and you know what your competitor is doing, things will be a lot easier for you. Okay, you don't have to buy any of them. I'm not telling you to buy any of them, but it's totally up to you. You think of it as you just buying a car and you want the sunroof, and you want the surround sound, and you want the rims, and you want this. They're all extra, and it's just going to make your car look better, run better, smell better, what have you. So it's totally up to you if you want to go out there and buy these packages or just deal without them. Totally up to you. All right, guys. What is the difference between Viral Launch and Jungle Scout if you use them both? I know you mainly use Jungle Scout. I can't tell you the difference because I don't use Viral Launch. I stay away from Viral Launch. That's just my preference. And I do use Jungle Scout. I am an affiliate with Jungle Scout. I do make money every time I sell Jungle Scout, a small percentage. And I think it would be unfair for me to sit there and tell you, that I go to Jack in the Box, but you can buy stuff at McDonald's. It just doesn't make sense to me to sit there and, pawn off another program when I actually use Jungle Scout. I don't use Viral Launch at all. So I'm not going to sit there and say how good they are, how bad they are. I have no opinion on that. Okay? Just do your homework, take a look at it, and see what's good for you. All right. Amazon Making Henry, I meant in case if you want to sell in Amazon Japan, how would you make Japanese text? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. As far as Japanese text, I know that there is a language, you can switch languages. And usually when you go to Amazon Japan, the default is that language anyway. And you can change it to English if you like. But I don't know about the listings and all that because I don't sell on Amazon Japan. But you can call Amazon and ask them in Seller Central, and maybe they'll be able to help you out there. But I don't have the answer to that one. All right, that's good to know. Sean Cole, what do you think of having your suppliers packaging your items in plastic instead of a box like brushes and utensils, or maybe no packaging? Well, you have to have some type of packaging. All right, sorry guys, I lost the connection. I think we were talking about packaging and all that good stuff. So yeah, packaging, you have to have some type of packaging. For example, I go ahead and I would use packaging like this right here. This is a package that I put the product in. Let me see if I can get this to zoom in here. There we go. Yeah, it's packaging like this. This is a packaging for products that I put in, and it's a warning labels or warning packaging. The suffocation bags. You could search on Amazon for suffocation bags. I put them in this, and then after I'm done with this, I'll put them in maybe like an envelope like this and slide the product in and seal it, and then put the label on here. All this packaging and stuff that I get from Amazon, and I order it directly from Amazon, and then so I do that for like merchant fulfilled. But if you're going to be sending products in to Amazon's FBA, I definitely do buy these packages, and I think this is 200 pieces on this one, and this is 6x9 poly bag with the suffocation warning with extra strong seal. And these bags are excellent. They're very durable. And this is all that's required from Amazon for you to package it in something like this that has the suffocation warning on it, and you're able to use that. as far as packaging. And I'm hoping that's what you were talking about when it comes to your question, okay? And if it isn't, just retype it and then I'll go from there. I meant the software itself, okay? I didn't know what you meant by that, but are the source manufacturers all from overseas? No. There's manufacturers here in the U.S. There's a lot of them in Florida that I use for beauty products, whether it's a health product, a weight loss product. There's a lot of places in Florida that I order from. There's places here in the U.S. that I can just order local and get products here just as much as I can overseas. But I always find the best deal is overseas because I can get them fairly cheap and sell them at a very good price. And a lot of these companies now, they are just going overseas anyway. So a lot of them do get their stuff and you'll see made from China and so forth. If you could get products from overseas, the only thing that I can suggest to you is when you do get the product, make sure that there's... Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why this internet, what the heck is going on with this internet, but my internet is terrible today. It just gets that way sometimes. Hi, Henry. I am late. Guess I missed a lot of things. While hi, Kathy. You can always go back. We are 37 minutes into it. Guys, if you have more questions, feel free to keep them coming. And the more that you have, the more I can answer, then the better off this video is going to be. All right? And hopefully that helps you guys. I appreciate it. So if there's anything that you guys want to ask me during these live shows. And I do have my phone number up on top. So if you guys need to call me for any reason about my packages and my training, then feel free to give me a call. I do answer my phone. All right. Multi-dimensional man. I am an eBay gold level power seller that I've done myself. It's common sense to do, but could you let people know to not undercut prices so deeply? The product research may price $1 less than the competition. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of people that will do that. And really there's it's not necessary to do that. It's like getting into the buy box. And when you get into the buy box and you have, say, 15 sellers that are selling it and you can be the lowest price, you don't want to undercut them by $1 or $1.50 when you can undercut them by cents and still make money and still get into the buy box. So there you go. Let me see what else. eBell. How do you know you have a winner in regards to a product? Well, if you're selling products every single day, then you pay real close attention to that. I have a product that I sell 60 units a day on the average. And so on the weekends, they're closer to 100 units a day. And that product is a winner for me because it's just constant sales after sale after sale. All right, selling the same products in different categories. You can. That's not something that I suggest that you do because Amazon will send you a notification saying that you are selling the same product and most likely will take it off anyway. So try not to do duplicate listings. Cynthia Hansen, you skipped my question. Okay, I don't know what the question was. I'm just kind of scrolling through it. Retype it, and I will get it again, okay? I don't want to go all the way back up, try to look for it. Retype the question. Your live videos show your support available. Second to none. Second to none. It feels confident that you will be there for your clients. They're not my clients, they're my members. And I am there for all my members. I don't care who it is. If you sign up for my package, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. This is why you are paying for my training and you're paying for my courses. If you do that, you have my word that I will sit here and try to help you the best I can. I'm not going to hold your hand, but I'm going to sit here and give you good advice. And hopefully that works out. Eval, wow. All right. Cynthia Hansen, how much is the service fee when I upgrade from your first tier class to your next tier? Is it true that I only pay the difference? Oh, okay. If you take my course and you take the $295 course, then you want to upgrade to the $495 course, you pay the $200 difference. And then you pay a small service fee. And that service fee is for you to upgrade. Yes, there is a fee for it. It is best that you go out and just buy the package that you want to buy. If you can afford it, do it that way and you won't have any service fees whatsoever. Okay, but I do charge for that because I have to process another payment. And that's where that it kind of helps me out on that, you know, because it covers that cost. It does cost me every time somebody comes in and they charge on the Visa or the MasterCard or Discover or American Express. Okay, and so, but yes, you only do pay the difference. So if you go from the $495 to the $795, you will pay just the difference. And that's how I made it. I could have simply just said, you know what, no, you have to pay the whole amount. But I just felt that it was unfair if you're getting the training already and you can turn around and take the training, more courses and upgrade. So I made it reasonable for you guys to just upgrade if you wanted to, even though you couldn't afford the whole thing all at once. So that's what that was there for. All right. Sean, you pay the difference. Just trying to help. Appreciate it, Miss Vega. Thanks, guys. You're welcome. Bernard, what's up there, Bernard? Terry, hi, Terry from Boston. I have a question for you. How many hours a day would I need to get it going? Let's say during and after the training. You know, it's totally up to you. There are guys out here that just constantly watching my videos and constantly going over the training over and over again. And, you know, some of them could take weeks, some of them could take days. So it's totally up to you. It's just how much you want to put into it. Even now, I still, it doesn't matter if it's product research. Product research, I'm always looking for a new product. If I'm not familiar with the new product, I want to know everything I need to know before I go out there and buy thousands of units. So in my case, I will go out there and spend $10,000, $20,000 on a particular product. And before I go out there and do it, I want to make sure that it sells, for one, the sales are there for two, and I'm going to make money off of it for three. Okay, so those are my main three things that I really pay attention to. If I can get a yes and a yes and a yes on all those questions, then most likely I'm going to even start to sample the product. I'm not going to order 10,000 units at first. I'm going to order 200 units. I'm going to put them out there, put a beautiful listing up to where I know that people are going to see it. I'm going to push it with pay-per-click, going to go out there and do all that and see if it starts to move. If the product starts to sell, then I know, okay, I need to order more. That's when I push the button and say, I am going to go ahead and order 2,000 units. How fast can you get it out here? Then the next one, 10,000 units. How fast can you get it out there? If I have 2,000 units that are in the warehouse and I'm selling 100 a day, I'm on with my manufacturer and I'm getting them out there to get 10,000 units ready and get it shipped to the warehouse as quickly as possible so I can ship it to Amazon's FBA program. Okay? In a nutshell, that's how it should work. In a nutshell. All right. Let's see. Oh, let's say during and after training for a busy person. Okay, answered that one. I was going into the course, looking for info on how to negotiate with Alibaba suppliers. It should be there. I do talk about that. So if you need help, give me a call, Bernard, and we'll help you out. How long do you give your products a chance to see if it's a winner? As long as it takes. Products could sit there and they could start making you money right away, or it could take time, and you have to be patient. If you're going to push your products, you're going to go out there and push sponsored ads, get them out there, and if the sales are starting to come in, then you're going to start selling international, start doing all that, start taking all the programs Amazon is going to offer to you. It is in your best interest to do that. Become a Prime member, all that good stuff. All right. How do you, or who inspects the items for quality? I do. I check, Joel. I will have the product sent directly from overseas. I will open it up. I will take a look at it. If it's not satisfactory, it is not to my satisfactory, I'm calling the supplier right away. I just got my product. This product is crap. I want to send it back. I just got this product. This product is excellent. Thank you very much. Good job. We'll see you on the next order. Just depends, but I do it myself. I don't look at other people doing it for me, and I kind of do everything myself. You could hire outside vendors, outside people to go out there and inspect it for you, but you're going to pay per unit for every single unit that they touch. They're not going to do it for free. Bernard, another quick question. What is the benefit of piggybacking versus creating a great listing? That is a great question, Bernard. Piggybacking is basically when you go out there and you have a product, and say I have 10 remotes, and I want to sell these 10 remotes fairly quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a listing that has 1,000 reviews, or 500 reviews, or 300 reviews. Okay, I'm going to piggyback off that listing. I'm going to undercut the price. When I undercut the price, I get into the buy box and I sell all 10 of these right away. Now, if I'm going to go ahead and private label a product, well, obviously I cannot piggyback, but I'm going to create my own listing. That means I ordered 2,000 of these or 200 of these, and I want to sell them and create my own business and do my own thing. When you piggyback off of somebody else's listing, you don't get the credit for it as far as the listing itself. The only thing that you get is the sale, and that's it. But as far as when somebody leaves a review, that guy gets it because it's his listing. Okay? Hopefully that helps. What do you think about retail arbitrage? It sucks. Retail arbitrage, I don't touch. It's a waste of my time, and it's exactly what it is. Retail arbitrage. It's you buying products that are retail and selling them for retail. You can't make a whole lot of money after the fees and everything that Amazon charges you anyway. You may make a couple of dollars off of it, but why work so hard for retail arbitrage when you can sit there and do wholesale or private label and make a lot more money off of that? Is the Amazon page ranked solely based on high volume sales? No, it's not. The Amazon page rank is solely based on your sales, your reviews, there's a lot of things that come into play. Are you doing automatic campaigns? Are you doing manual campaigns? Are people leaving you reviews? Are people are you giving discounts? Are you selling hundreds of products a day? All that comes into play. Okay. CD Blitz. How many impressions and what are you spending on average pay-per-click? On the average per click on pay-per-click for you to make a sale? That's a tricky question because it just depends what you're selling. So for example, I have this right here and I'm going to sell 200 bags and I've created a listing for it. I have less competition with people selling these bags, so my pay-per-click is going to be cheaper, okay, when it comes to trying to sell this right here. So I could probably get away just with this alone of doing maybe $20 a day, and maybe on a pay-per-click, per click, maybe 60 cents. It just depends how many people are selling that particular product. Now, and 60 cents, and I'll do about $20 a day, and then there you go. And that will get me sales. But if I was selling, say for example, something in pet supplies or in beauty or in health and personal care, now you're talking more competition, more people selling those particular products, and your pay-per-click could run anywhere from $3 to $4 to $5 per click. So, and you could spend $20 a day, $50, $100, or $200 a day just doing that. So it depends what category you get into, depends what product that you're selling, and depends on the demand for that particular product. Multi-dimensional man. As the eBay power seller, I want to let you know, I want to know if your info in your course so much different when you use on eBay. This is all I do. I own a training company, so I have plenty of time and cash to start Amazon. I want to know if the info in your course is much different. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to train you on McDonald's, or I'm going to train you on Jack in the Box. One or the other. Even though they're both platforms are selling the exact same thing, totally different. Okay? So eBay is totally different. Different clienteles, different customers. You're going to find out that eBay customers like to haggle, like to deal, like to sit there and negotiate. Amazon, straightforward. Boom, 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 boom. Sold, sold, sold. No question, no haggling, no nothing. No bidding, nothing. Totally different. They say, nope, $5 more, perfect. Click, buy now, they bought it. Totally different. I say Amazon customers are first class. I say eBay is coach. It's the best I could tell you. So piggybacking seems like a good idea. It is a good idea, Sean, if you're piggybacking with just a few products just to get it sold. You know, try it. Try piggybacking something off something that is going to be, try piggybacking something that's in your house that you're going to sit there and go, okay, I'm going to sell this and try it and see if it works. Tell you, it works. Happens all the time. Have you had much success piggybacking? Yes, I have lots of success piggybacking. The only thing is you just don't get the credit for it. Bernard, biz account, personal debit have to be in the place before ordering the suppliers. Do you need a debit or to do a sample order? Bernard, that's in the training, buddy. Take the training. It's in the training. Listen, I don't ask for samples. I don't pay for samples. When I order a product, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. When I order a product and I'm talking to a supplier, that supplier is not going to make my product until I get a sample. If they turn around and say it's $60 for a sample, I say thank you very much, I'll take my business elsewhere. Because if I'm going to give you thousands of dollars, you're going to give me a free sample. And you're going to send me that free sample. And I'm going to take a look at that sample. And if that sample is good, I'm going to call you up and say, continue with the order. That's how you get free samples. I never pay for samples. How to get organic reviews fast. Revitel, it's in my training. I have a specific thing that I do to get reviews. Take the training. I have one product that I did 32 reviews in 1 month. 32 reviews in 1 month using my method. 90% of the time, it's successful. 90% of the time. Once I do that, I go out there and do my method. I get the review. They respond to it. It's very effective. It's in the training. eBay is like a swap meet. Well, you know, we can talk bad about eBay all day long, but that's where I started. So I can't talk bad about them. Their fees are a lot higher now, and so it's even more difficult now to try to make money selling on eBay. So that's why I kind of go with Amazon. There's a service out there that helps you with reviews landing on the first page. For example, the companies like that against TOS with Amazon. Yeah, Miss Vega, don't use them, because that is a good way to get kicked out of Amazon really, really fast. Okay, and I know you're probably giving out advice, letting people know, but do not use these. They're against the terms of service on Amazon. Amazon knows if that customer gets a discount, if that customer gets any type of break whatsoever, Amazon knows that. And it is against and Amazon now will not put up the review. And I've seen them put the review up, and as soon as they found out, they took it down, and then people got red flagged. And that's not what you want to do. You want to sell products at full cost. Okay, when you sell products at full cost and somebody leaves you a legitimate review, then Amazon's going to say, yep, there you go, and it's been approved. It happens more now. They have a department strictly for reviews, and they have software that picks up if somebody left you a review and they gave them a discount. They have software that picks that up. Good tip. Ms. Vega, what if the sample is free and the shipping is $25? You're still paying $25 for the sample. So, listen, if you are spending $2,000, $3,000 on product, they pay for the shipping, or they don't get the work. It's that simple. Henry, is there a good to buy a product with Chinese writing on packaging? Yeah, I mean, Chinese writing is fine. It's just that it turns some people off. And so, you know, if I seen Chinese writing on the packaging, it wouldn't bother me. But there are people out there that, yeah, I mean, you know, the Chinese writing, sorry guys, it interrupted, but the Chinese writing, some people get turned off of that. And so, you know, it's, like I said, it just depends on the customer. It just depends on the person itself. You know what? I'll be right back, guys. I can see that this is trying to get grainy now because my lighting is getting darker and I didn't turn off my light. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me turn some lights on. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right. Statistically, 60% of everything is manufactured from China. On eBay, think because it's shipped from USA, it's American made. LOL, it gets ridiculous sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese suppliers on eBay. There's a lot of Chinese suppliers on Amazon. So that's just the plain, simple truth. Not that we're knocking them. It's just that, you know, they're out there. And so not a whole lot we can do. I mean, if there's a lot of companies out there that are from China that are producing a good product, and there's some out there that produce not so good product, but that's the gamble that you take. All right. All right, cool. Halis, thank you so much for running this channel. I'm not a merchant, rather an investor in a company, Amazon, and really appreciate listening to your insight. Thank you again. Yeah, no problem. You know what? As an investor, Halis, please let Amazon know to take care of their sellers along with their customers. If they take care of their sellers, things will run a lot smoother. One of the biggest complaints that I have is customer service sucks. And so, customer service as a seller central, they need to work on that. And that's something that as an investor, if you have any input, any insight, and I do write, and I do let Amazon know, and I write to the office of the president and basically let them know that, hey, their customer service when it comes to sellers, Seller Central needs a lot of work. And it's a sad, sad day when Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company and they don't have phone service from one department to another. Everything is done through email. And yeah, I know it's cheaper to do it that way, but there's some departments that make decisions that should be able to talk to sellers. And once that happens, once that gets going, then Amazon will be a much better company. That's just my opinion. And I'm going to just, sometimes I say too much, but as a seller, that is my biggest downfall, is the fact that they don't take care of their sellers, because sellers don't make them money. So they say. They say customers make the money. But without sellers, they would not have customers. All right. Have been selling in Japan for a year, but I'm very poor when searching for well-selling products. Amazing Mickey, take my Amazon A to Z course. Okay? I tell you what products to sell. I tell you what products make you money. And if you take my Amazon A to Z course, you have 14 products right now that you can choose that is making me lots of money. Okay? And hopefully that helps you out. Henry, can you assure me that you're personally helped with research and products to sell in Japan? I mean, ASIN Inspector and other tools don't work in Amazon Japan. Amazing Mickey, sign up for my course and talk to me. Okay? I will let you know. I will support you. That's what I can do. I'm not going to hold your hand, but I'm going to tell you, if you sign up for my course, I personally would tell you that I can help you. And I tell everybody that. This is why I leave my phone number on the title, so guys can call me and ask questions. This is why I have my Amazon Q&A every other night, so I can answer these questions, even for people who are not members. But the people that are members get my special attention. And hopefully that sinks in your head. All right. Sean Cole, I read somewhere where you have hot products, Amazon will start to sell the same thing. Yeah, you're damn right, Sean. Amazon loves to private label products that sell, because that's what makes them money. They private label a lot of products, and they steal a lot of ideas. I know Amazon's not perfect, but they do it. And when you did read, was absolutely true. They private label a lot of products. And so there you go. Miss Vega, start in the US, Amazon Kiki. Vega, you're going to be better off. Thank you, sir. Don't call me sir, Amazing Mickey. I'm not that old. I'm 51, and you may be younger, but I appreciate it if you call me Henry or Tech Daddy. All right. Multi-dimensional man. There's just some things you have to experience in life or try yourself. Just like anything, you will have to jump in and experience. Tactics and knowledge will come to you. Just do the work. You know, if you go out there and you learn from the best. You go out there and you take what somebody who has experience and is doing. Your job is a lot easier. That's all I do. If I want to be an entrepreneur, I learn from an entrepreneur, okay? And I've always done that. I've always studied somebody who went out there and made sales, who went out there and was successful. This is why I'm going to do a video on YouTube talking about the ordinary man who's made it as an entrepreneur. That's me. That's who I am. I make thousands of dollars on a lot of programs that I do. And I'm going to share that with everybody on just a separate video. I'm going to be talking about me, and that's it. And how I'm able to not work anymore. 51 years old. I'm retired. I travel. I'm traveling all around the world. Just got back from Australia. I'm heading up to Jamaica. I'm heading up to Fiji. I'm heading up, taking a cruise. I plan on doing all this in the next year. And I plan on doing this with no questions asked. Book the tickets and say, let's go. I'm going to Hawaii coming up in June. And so, you know, and I'll be there till July. And this is my life. This is what I do. And why not? Why not endure all the fruits of my labor, all my hard work by learning? And I didn't learn this on my own. I learned this from people that were already doing the business. And that's where you guys have to come in. You have to make that decision. Am I going to take Henry's course? Am I going to learn? Am I going to go out there and do it? This is why I did Tech Daddy videos. I did Tech Daddy videos just for that. I went out there and negotiated a contract today on a billboard. That's costing me thousands of dollars every single month to bring more people into my business. And you're talking a lot of money. A 6-month contract or a 1-year contract at $3,000, $4,000 a month. Cars driving by, boom, 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 boom. Thousands of cars, heavy traffic, going from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Guess who they're going to see? Me, Tech Daddy videos. Want to learn how to sell on Amazon? It's on the billboard right there. Tech Daddy videos. How many people do you think are going to be coming in to my program and wanting to learn? Because this is how I think. This is what I do. I go out there and make these steps to make it happen. I don't sit there and think about it. I sit there and make it work. If I'm negotiating with one company and one company says, yes, I can give it to you for this, I'm calling another company and finding out. It's just my little rant here. But yeah, if you guys are serious, take the courses. And the guys who have taken the courses, I applaud you for that because you took it one step further than everybody else. All right. See here. Multi-dimensional man. There is just some things you have to experience. Okay. I think I read that one. LOL. Great video, Henry. Appreciate it, Jennifer. Miss Vega, I thought you were 21. Yeah, that was 30 years ago. But thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Hi, Amazing Mickey. Call Henry and he will answer your questions. I called him this morning and left a message. Henry did call me back and very patiently answered my questions. I appreciate that, Kathy. Yes, I did talk to Kathy this morning. Miss Vega, how many hours is in your course? There is tons of hours in my courses. I broke it down to 5-minute, 10-minute videos. My private label videos are 40 minutes long. I would say I've given you 10 years of my experience in all these packages. And I'm going to say anywhere that I have as far as information and hours, if it comes down to hours, I would clearly say over 400 hours of me just putting this into these courses and combining it into maybe 30 hours, if that, you know. So there you go. Smart and clever. Sean, so you piggyback off somebody else's listings. You don't get the reviews, but you get the credit for the sales. Yes, that's correct. So when you do private label, the customers will see that you've been selling for a while. When you do private label, you're not piggybacking off of somebody else's listing. You're using your own listing, and therefore that is your listing when you private label. So just keep that in mind. Gordy, hey Gordy, why did you decide to do a billboard instead of Instagram or Facebook ads? Just curious. Well, who says I didn't? Who says I didn't do Facebook ads? Who says I didn't do Instagram? Who said I didn't do Snapchat? Who said I didn't do anything else out there? I am doing that also. I am pushing Tech Daddy videos to the limit this year. And the reason why is because I have tons of people calling me already. And they are coming in like crazy. And so this is what I want. I want for this company, my company, to grow even more. And this is what I do. This is my job. This is me. This is me saying, okay, I'm retired and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sell on Amazon and I'm also going to teach Amazon. And then there you go. Rayman. Hey, haven't seen you around. Hey, Rayman. How will you personally be able to take all the calls? Seems like you're on the phone all day. Yeah, no, not really. I'm on the phone some of the times. I mean, I do get people calling me, asking me questions, but I am not on the phone all day long. My members don't even call me because they're taking the courses and they're learning off the courses. If there's anything that a member wants or does, they text me first and I call them right back. So I'm basically at their disposal, but I will call them back. But no, I am not on the phone all day long. You know, I'm on the phone maybe talking to people who are interested in Tech Daddy videos. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it, or me negotiating something else. But that's a damn good question. And as a matter of fact, when the billboard comes in and that goes live, that is not led to my phone number. That is led to Tech Daddy videos, and they go straight to the website. That's how I got it. I think I'm going to buy your biggest course today. Just one item I'm concerned. The market on eBay, it transfers to Google to ranking will pay me back in a week. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to take the course, take the course. Multi-dimensional man, you're going to learn a lot from it. It is totally different from eBay. And so I made it a point to really get it out there so you can succeed in this business. And great, the fact that you have your own trading company, that's awesome. And so you know what you're doing, and hopefully that helps you out. All right. I spend thousands too, and I make it back quickly. There you go. So there you go. You're doing your job. Bernard, not to switch it up, but you have to check out Jungle Scout's marketplace. Yeah, Jungle Scout definitely will use that. Revital, I think you need to start your own version of Amazon. Nah, it's too much of a headache. I could teach you how to sell. I could teach you how to make money. I could teach you all that. But when it comes to Amazon, Amazon is great marketing. They market extremely well, and they know how to market. So with that being said, guys, this has gone on an hour and 15 minutes. I am pretty much done for tonight. I got another call here in a half an hour, and I got to take that call. So guys, I appreciate it. And we will see you guys on in a couple of days. And I will be doing it at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, and today is Wednesday, so Friday night I should be on at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow I'm going to take a little break. And we'll catch you guys on tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is in the title. And if you have not taken my course at all, feel free to take the course. It's going to be in the description below. And you could take the free course and upgrade if you want to. Totally up to you and what have you. If you guys want to go ahead and make money selling on Amazon, take my advice, take it seriously, and think about taking my course. All right, guys, I appreciate it. All of you guys, feel free to give me a thumbs up if you guys learned something today, and then we will catch you guys on the next video. All right, guys, we'll see you. Peace, and have a good day. See ya.